Hello students, Standard 6 English lesson number 1 My first roller coaster. This is the second video of lesson number 1. In first part we have seen that here the narrator described her own experience on the roller coaster when she was 11 years old. Now the remaining part of the story, let's we see. I am also glad I stepped out of my comfort zone. I almost did not go on this amazing ride. My mom knew I would love it, and boy was she right. She didn't want to go on the ride first, but her mother enthused her to go on the ride and tell that I know you will love it. Come on. Later that the same year, in the summer, my cousin and I went with our grandparents down to the Disneyland. Same year, she visited with her grandparents and cousin to the Disneyland. When we arrived there, I really wanted to go on California Screaming. She wanted to go on California Screaming again. However, my cousin had never been on anything like it. Her cousin never came on this type of ride, putting her in the position I was in before. Putting her in the same position, which position of the narrator before riding the coaster car. Means her cousin also have a fear and afraid of the coaster car. I convinced her to go and we even rode together in the front car. I am so happy I got to take my cousin on this ride. Riding California Screaming helped me build up to even bigger rides that are my favorites one today. The experience of California Screaming built up confidence to ride even the big ride of more than it. And now today she was trying the big rides also. Build up. I got to take my cousin on this ride. Riding California Screaming helped me to build up to even bigger rides that are my favorite ones today. I was even willing to go 4 times on expedition Everest that goes backward at one point. She was ready to go on the bigger rides also. Stepping out of our comfort zone is really a great thing to do. Stepping out of your comfort zone is a really great thing to do. To try something new, stepping out of the comfort zone, it's really great thing. Good thing for you. It helps you to grow in understanding and makes you braver even if it's something as simple as roller coaster. It helps you to grow in understanding and makes you braver, build the confidence in you. Even if something as simple as roller coaster. This story is adapted from Maya's great passage by same name. Now reading comprehension. Filling the blanks with the word from the box. Here some words given. We have to fill up with this word. Here 8 words given and 8 blanks are there. It is good to step out of your comfort zone. The narrator did this by going on a roller coaster ride. She visited Disneyland, where she rode California Screaming, a giant roller coaster. She and her mother went for the ride, leaving behind her father and brother. First, the coaster car climbed a hill, and few bumps later, the ride approached the big drop. Although scared at the beginning, the narrator thought that the same ride was fun. Later that year, she convinced her cousin to ride the same roller coaster. The narrator realized that stepping out of your comfort zone makes you braver. So here we over this filling the blanks. Now let's we see the question answer. Here question answer given. I will send you the PDF of question answer. And also you carefully listen here the answers. How old was the narrator when she rode the roller coaster for the first time? How old was the narrator when she rode the roller coaster for the first time? The narrator was 11 years old. The narrator was 11 years old. Question 2. The narrator did not want to go on the ride at first. How was she planning to spend her time instead? The narrator did not want to go on the ride at first. How was she planning to spend her time instead? Answer. The narrator hoped to play some games. The narrator hoped to play some games. Question number 3. Describe what the narrator saw as she walked past the ride. The narrator could hear the screams of passengers and swooshing noises of coaster car. The passengers reached the top of the hill, stopped, and then sped down to the tracks. The narrator could hear the screams of the passengers and the swooshing noises of coaster car. The passengers reached the top of the hill, stopped, and then sped down to the tracks. Question 4. What was the weather like that day? Cite examples from the passage to support your answer. Answer number 4. The weather was very hot as the riders were sunburned, and the narrator was wearing a hat. Her mother's hand was sweaty. We also read that the sun blinded me and the heat soaked into the riders. Answer number 4. The weather was very hot as the riders were sunburned and the narrator was wearing hat. Her mother's hand was sweaty. We also read that the sun blinded me and the heat soaked into the riders. Fifth one. Describe the sequence of thoughts and actions that took place as countdown for the ride began. Answer. The narrator was beginning to feel excited as she and her mother headed towards the ride. She wondered why the ride looked better than she realized that she had forgotten about the loop and the droop, which were the frightening bits of the ride. The narrator was too scared to sit in the front or back, so she settled in the middle. The seatbelts come down when they were seated, and once again she wished she had not agreed to come for the ride. It was too late, however, as the ride inched outside and prepared to launch. She clenched her sweaty hands and had a nervous smile on her face as the countdown began. Question number 6. After riding California screaming, the narrator felt braver. How did she prove that later? After riding California screaming, the narrator felt braver. How did she prove that later? Answer number 6. The narrator, who had been so scared earlier, was able to convince her cousin to go on the California screaming ride the next time they visited Disneyland. They even rode in the front car. The narrator now joyfully attempts rides that are much bigger than her first fearful ride. Answer number 6. The narrator, who had been so scared earlier, was able to convince her cousin to go on the California screaming ride the next time they visited Disneyland. They even rode in the front car. The narrator now joyfully attempts rides that are much bigger than her first fearful ride. Now, next, read these lines from the passage and answer the question. Read these lines from the passage and answer the question. Yeah, go with mom. I will take your hat. Question A. Who spoke this word and to whom? Answer A. The narrator's father spoke this word to the narrator. The narrator's father spoke this word to the narrator? B. Where was the speaker asking the listener to go? Answer. The narrator's father was asking her to go on the roller coaster ride called California Screaming in Disneyland. Where was the speaker asking to the listener to go? Answer B. The narrator's father was asking her to go on the roller coaster ride called California Screaming in Disneyland. Question C. Who else was there with them at the time? Answer C. The narrator's brother was with them. Now, second read this line. I clenched my sweaty hands and had a nervous smile on my face. Question A. Where was the narrator? Who was she with? Answer. A. The narrator was seated in the coaster car with her mother. Answer A. The narrator was seated in the coaster car with her mother. B. Why was she nervous? Answer B. She was nervous because she was scared of the roller coaster ride. Answer B. She was nervous because she was scared of the roller coaster ride. C. Did she remain nervous till the end? Did she remain nervous till the end? Answer C. The narrator started enjoying the ride almost immediately after they shot forward and was screaming with thrill rather than the fear. Answer C again. The narrator started enjoying the ride almost immediately after they shot forward and was screaming with thrill rather than fear. Why was she nervous? Answer B. She was nervous because she was scared of roller coaster ride. Why was she nervous? She was nervous because she was scared of the roller coaster ride. C. Did she remain nervous till the end? Answer C. The narrator started enjoying the ride almost immediately after they shot forward and was screaming with thrill rather than the fear. Third line. Click, click, click. It would take a while to get to the top. Click, click, click. It would take a while to get to the top. Question A. What does the narrator talk about here? The narrator is referring to noise click, click that the cars make as they go up the tracks. She is able to look around and see the big hill that the car is approaching slowly but surely. Answer 3A again. The narrator is referring to the noise click click that the cars make as they go up the tracks. She is able to look around and see the big hill that the car is approaching slowly but surely. Question B. How did the narrator feel at the time? Answer B. The narrator feels the roller coaster ride is fun. The narrator feels the roller coaster ride is fun. Question C. Click, click, click is an expression of sound. Give examples of any two other expression of sound. Answer C. Swooshing, screeching. Here we over the question answer. You all have to read it and have to copy down in your fair book and you have to learn it. Now next, listening. Speaking, skip it. Now pronunciation. Listen to the set of words with OW. Say them aloud. You have to notice here sound of OW. Let's we see here. Grow. 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 So how is the OW sound? You notice it. No. O. No. KNOW. No. SLOW. 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 So when you speak it, you notice the sound of OW here. The same sound. Now the different of OW sound. Second, down. 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 However. 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 Now. 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 So here you can notice the difference of OW sound. So let's see the exercise here. Follow the examples and complete this table with the words that have OW in them. So here two type of OW sound given. Grow, GROW, grow. Down, DOWN, down. GROW, which type of sound? O. And down, O, down. O, da, ow. So this is the difference. Now let's we see the 5 examples of grow type of sound. GROW, grow. CROW, crow. FLOW, flow. MOW, mo. GLOW, glow. This is the sound of OW. Now next, down. DOWN, down. CLOWN, clown. TOWN, town. ALLOW, allow. HOW, how. So down, clown, town, allow, how. Now vocabulary. Read these clues to find the names of different adventure sports. Here you have to think which sports come here. So I keep here blanks. I will send you the answer of this. But here you have to think first. The activity of climbing the side of a mountain or large rock. The activity of climbing the side of a mountain or large rock. What comes? Think yourself. Yes, right answer is rock climbing. ROCK rock. CLIMBING. Rock climbing. Second, going on a long journey by foot. Going on a long journey by foot. So we what comes from T? Yes, trekking. 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 Third one, a sport in which you ride over waves. Here from S, surfing. 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 Question 4. The sports of jumping from a plane or a high. The sports of jumping from a plane or high. Fourth answer, paragliding. 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 Next, navigating Choppy a river in a small inflatable boat. Navigating Choppy a river in a small inflatable boat. So what comes here? Yes, rafting. 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 Sixth one, the sport of jumping from a very high place while attached to a long piece of rubber. Bungee jumping. BUNGEE. Bungee. JUMPING. Bungee jumping. The sport of jumping from a very high place while attached to a long piece of rubber. Bungee jumping. BUNGEE JUMPING. Bungee jumping. So here we over this video. We see the further lesson in our next video, third part of the lesson number 1. The next part we will learn in the third video. Okay, bye.